This video you're about to watch was a mistake. Things started normal, pulling on Nicole's new banner, aiming for C2R1, until I realized this character was going to bring my Yoimiya to a whole new level. Yes, that's right, I C6'd Nicole day one. As for how much it cost me, well, you'll find out soon enough. Be sure to like, subscribe, hype the video, and comment down below to send help to my achy freaky bank account. And let's jump into my biggest financial mistake yet. Oh gosh. And welcome back to the Sauron channel, everybody. Does anybody else get anxiety whenever a new version happens and you see all of those red dots in the top right? Because oh my gosh. Today I'm very excited because we are finally going to see Nicole in action. As a Yoimiya main, I'm pretty sure she's going to be a best in slot. So like, I'm very excited. We're just going to hurry up and jump into what she does because I don't really know exactly. She gets you a shield, which obviously Yoimiya loves. She gives you bonus attack, which obviously everybody loves. She's also just really pretty. Like, oh my lady. You ever wish you were a cube? But yeah, let's check this out real quick. Use elemental skill. I can do that. Oh, what a pretty shield. That's so nice. And then burst. Pretty lady. Aww. I'm always excited when a new character comes out that could potentially make Yoimiya a little bit better. Not that Yoimiya is the only thing I care about in this world, but she's most of what I care about in Genshin Impact. But enough with the preamble. You know what we're here for. We are here to gotcha. All right, you know what? Let's just let's put this in here. All right, that looks a lot better. Okay. As always, we're gonna start with the weapon here. I guess I wouldn't really mind getting another Durin sword, but obviously we already have it. So I would much prefer just getting the weapon here. We are going C2R1.
C2R1.
I tend to do this for everybody who can even slightly be considered good for Yoimiya, so we'll jump in, see how this goes, and hopefully today we get a little bit lucky. But yeah, I'm just so excited for all the new team types that we're going to try now that we have a shield character who just naturally slots in. Oh my gosh, bro. It's been so long. Kirara. I hope that everybody tips their local UPS driver or whatever postal service you have wherever you live, because I guess a lot of you don't live in the US. I actually always wonder, where do all of you? Who are you people? But yeah, sound off where you are from in the comments. I was having a conversation recently with folks about different dubs, right? Now that I think about it, it is surprising that we don't have more dubs, because, you know, I assume that there are a lot of folks who live in, you know, different European countries, maybe like South America, etc., right? At the very least, I'm surprised we don't have a Spanish dub. I don't really know what the dubbing scenes look like in different countries, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. The point being that I'm very excited for Nicole. I think that will open up a lot of new teams. It's probably just going to be Hexerei and you just replace Chevros with Nicole. That's kind of what I'm assuming is going to be the best team, but I'm excited to try out different teams with Yoimiya, see what ends up working out best. I was like theory crafting and maybe like burning with Emily is going to be broken because then you're always proccing like Durin's stuff. I don't know. We'll find out. You need someone who has a decent amount of apply to keep up, so there's only so many characters who fit the bill, right? Does not look like we're getting particularly lucky on these weapon pulls, I will say, which is a little bit unfortunate. Xiangling, what the heck? Now that's a weapon of mass destruction right there. A viewer asked me, I made a comment about how I think Nationals is still a really strong team, and my viewers were like, yeah, but can you clear Spiral with it? I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can, actually. Yeah, I did. I doubt it'll be a video on this channel, but like, if you're curious, I did end up doing it. It was actually pretty strong. It only took like a minute and a half on each chamber, which I mean is very solid, all things considered, right? I guess my national team is also a little bit weaker because I don't have C6 Bennett. I just have decided to never C6 my Bennett. It's kind of a long-standing thing with me, but my Bennett will forever... Oh! My Bennett will forever stay C5 until I get a Yoimiya skin is the agreement. But anyway, please, dude, come on, man. I just want the weapon, bro. I know it's like a 37.5% chance, so I can't be too mad if we don't get it, but please. Oh, man. I don't want two of these, man. No! Oh my gosh. We'll just get it right here. Chat, all I can say is, oh, that's a pretty sword. All I can say is, I'm hoping that this is the year that we finally get Yoimiya in a summer event. I complain about this every year. I complain about this all the time. They keep using Yoimiya to advertise the summer events every year, and then she's not in the summer event, and she's not one of the main characters, and she doesn't get a skin. Come on, Hoyo. Come on. Leave my girl alone. Hasn't she done enough? How have we not gotten a Yoimiya summer event yet? She's literally the queen of summer festivals. How? How? Give her an event, you buttheads. Hoyo doesn't love my girl. Hoyo won't buff her. They won't do anything for her. I talked a little bit about this in another video, which... Oh, okay, that was a little early, I think. All right, I guess I can't be too mad. I guess I can't be too upset. Yay! But what if we got 15 of them in this poll? What if I got 27 of them in this 10 poll? What if I got 38 of them? All right, well, I've given up hope of getting another one. Let's just move on to the freaking gacha polls. Let's just move on to the character banner already. All right, so here's Nicole, just so that we're all on the same page. I am at... What am I at? I'm at 20 pennies, so we are on coin flip. I'm pretty sure I triggered capturing radiance or something, so this is probably not going to be the cheapest thing in the world, but hey, you know... I lost on the weapon. Surely that means I win on the character banner, right? Like, that's how that works? The law of large numbers or, like, equivalent exchange, something or another? Is there a character that you all really want to see an event for? Is there a character? I know that people keep track of the last time on Dragon Ball Z. Like, the last time that a character showed up on a event or whatever. I wonder who the character is who has been in the basement the longest, who Hoyo literally forgot exists. I mean, it also depends on what counts, right? I mean, they've kind of just started sticking characters into, like, you can just talk to them on the side, and they're not really part of the event per se, but they're there, right? I really want them to bring back those management sim mini games. Oh, is that my first prune? Why is she built like this? Why she looks like she's about to beat me up, bro. She's gonna take my lunch money. She said, hey, your Lunchables look real nice. Hand them over. I will say, she looks a lot nicer like this, where her hair isn't super duper saturated. Like, this looks fine, but her model just looks so strange because her hair is so bright. I wonder if they've toned it down since. I haven't really seen what it looks like now, but she looks fine like that. She does look literally, do you see how she looks different from the other characters? She looks like she's photoshopped into this banner. I guess if you really think about it, every banner is just photoshopped, but that's funny. That's actually really funny. Oh, there's our second one. I don't really know what Prune does at all. I assume that she, from what I hear, she's pretty good for like the Hexerei characters, or maybe it's just specifically Varka or something. I really don't know. But I do know that C6 Prune is supposed to be important for Varka. I don't know if she's like, is she like the new Farzan or something? Does this version change everything? Chat, have you thought about how this is version 6.6 and next version is gonna be 6. All right, this is the one. Watch this. Bam! Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, let's go! Hooray! All right, Nicole, please. You're a very pretty lady, and I would very much like to enjoy your company. We can have some tea and crumpets together. I'll prepare some scones. What else do you eat with tea? Biscuits and croissant? Do you eat croissants with tea? I don't know. I'm not very cultured in the teas. Yay! She's very cute. She is very, very cute. I do wish, by the way, I know that this would probably be a big ask. I wish they'd stuck to the bit of her not talking and just given us like pop-up text instead. I think that would have been really cute, but I don't necessarily blame them, and I am glad that she has a voice, of course. I'm actually not very caught up on all the lore, so I don't really know much about Nicole. I don't even know what I'm allowed to say. I literally don't know what's considered like story spoilers versus what's just obvious in the lore. Like if you read her character description, that's what it is. Most of what I know is from that event that we had recently, where Nicole, Alice, etc., Klee show up, which was the Durin release event, right? Like that was to celebrate Durin and kind of bring in the wave of Hexerei characters. Oh, wait, no, it was the Varka event, right? Wow, my memory is so bad. Gamers, don't get old. Don't get old and don't do events on the last couple hours that they exist. You just forget everything. You don't actually, you just kind of like are scared. You're just rushing them, so you don't really remember what happens. So that's like our what, C2, C3 prune, something like that. We're getting up there. We might get that C6 by the time we're done with this banner at this rate. But I'd rather we just get our Nicole and get out of here. You know what I mean? I'm really excited to try her out. I pre-farmed most of her stuff. I don't have all of her talent books yet. And today is Tuesday, so I do need to do that. My resin is currently overflowing, which is something that I have not done much of. I've been pretty good about my resin not overcapping for like the past 4 years, so I would really like to go use my resin. I used to be so diligent about it because I spent every single piece of my resin farming the Shiminawa domain. I think I've spent over 1,000 reps in that Shiminawa domain, and then I don't even use my Shiminawa pieces anymore. The most I use my Shiminawa for is I use my circlet on other people. That's about it. I also need to farm artifacts. Oh gosh, yeah, because there's the new artifact set. Oh man, where am I gonna get all this resin, bro? Is Genshin ever gonna implement the, like, you know how in like Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero you can have your resin overflow and it'll like save a percentage of it? Is Genshin ever gonna do that? Personally, it doesn't matter too much to me because I don't overflow that often, but like, it'd still be nice. You know, it'd be a nice quality of life feature. I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate it. I really appreciate it for Star Rail and Zenless, actually. I have a lot of leftover stamina, I'll tell you that. I think I have like 2,000 in Zenless or something. I don't know if it caps at some point. I've probably hit the cap if there's a cap. I'm not very diligent about playing Zenless. I can't recall if I've said this already in another video, but I am very much eyeing Wuwa. Somebody in the comments was telling me about how with the new anniversary, new players get to choose one of the limited 5 stars, and I really like Shorekeeper. She is very attractive. But my thing is, I don't know if I'd play Wuwa that much. Like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me stop cheating on Genshin Impact. They might hear me. Hoyo, don't worry. I'm staying loyal. I'm telling you that I don't think I'd play Wuwa, but I love Genshin Impact. And I love giving you my money. Hoyo, actually, I don't love giving you my money. Please stop taking my money. Please don't. Please don't. Nicole. Can we win 2 in a row? Yes, sir, we can! Nice! Wait, is today going to be the fabled day where I win? Wait, I already lost the weapon. Well, anyway, yeah, I don't know if we're ever going to get on the Sauron channel a day where I actually win every coin flip. We've definitely gotten very lucky. Like, I remember my Chiori pulls were nuts, but I can't get a straight sweep yet. It just hasn't happened. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing Wuwa, I might do like one of those first player impression videos at some point. I don't know when the anniversary event thing ends, so maybe I have to rush for that to get Shorekeeper, but my big thing is that I don't actually like open world games that much. Like, I like RPGs and I like letting the story play out, but like, I don't really like exploring open worlds very much. I get lonely is the thing. I also heard that people don't really play co-op in Wuwa. I didn't even know co-op existed in Wuwa, but my chat was telling me that it does exist. It's just like nobody uses it, which is sad. I wish Genshin did more with its co-op too. Some of my favorite memories from Genshin are those events where it was like a boss and you could choose different, I guess, perks? Not perks, but like buffs that you gave the boss, and then you could go in co-op and play together and fight this boss that you've buffed up to crazy levels. I feel like it was pretty early in like Sumeru or Inazuma or something. I don't quite remember, but I remember that my friend and I, he's like a big whale, and he had like C6 Ganyu, C6 other character, Eula, etc. And I had my C6 Yoimiya. And so we were trying to do this like crazy buffed up boss together. It was so fun. We could not do it, by the way. We like turned on all the bonuses and we're like, all right, shoot. And it was just like impossible. It could not be done. But like, yeah, I also very recently did Stygian Menacing with Donnie, which was hilarious, by the way. There's like a VOD if you're interested in it. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. I tried to do Menacing with like 2 real characters and 2 people who just had to not die was interesting. I'll say that. It was actually a lot of fun, though. I actually had a lot of fun with that. So yeah, all that to say, I just wish Genshin did more with its co-op. I think there's so many opportunities to do more with co-op. I don't know, like maybe it's just too built into the like base code or something so they can't fix it, but it is kind of ridiculous that even after this many years, being in co-op means you get locked out of so many features. You can't collect your dailies? Really? That's so dumb. All right, come Nicole. Gamers, do you have a favorite faction? Like a team of characters? It's not my favorite faction per se, but my favorite pair of characters, like their interactions with each other. I really like Nahida and Wanderer. I think those 2 are so cute. They have such a fun relationship. Oh! Come on. Come on. Nicole, actually, Hexerei is my favorite. I think that your relationship with all the Hexerei characters is amazing and immaculate, and I'm really excited to have you on the team. And yes! 3 coin flips in a row! Oh my gosh. Let's go. And my prude. I don't know what constellation she's at. She's probably pretty high, though. Winning, man. I think we got pretty lucky today, huh? Wait, hold on. So let's check one thing real quick. First of all, one, do not be afraid, child who is loved. That's me to you, chat. You're my child who is loved. I will guide you and show you the path you should tread. I probably won't do that. You should probably ignore anything I tell you to do. And then we'll give her this. Nice. Okay, but what's our prude at? Oh, she's C5? Should we get greedy and go for the C6? You know what? Let's try. Okay, hold on. Let's fish for this C6 real quick, okay? Let's just fish for it real quick. Surely we'll get it right here, and like my greed won't be punished, and we'll be a-okay. Oh no. Oh no. I'll go in again. I'll go in again. There's the. Oh no! What have I done? What have I done? I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. No, this is why you don't fish for 4 stars, man. I made a boo-boo. No, please, please. Oh, okay. I mean, that just, all I did was guarantee my 5-star next time. That's okay. Okay, I feel a little bit less bad, actually. Ironically, I feel a little bit less bad about that. Now I have a cheaper time next time. I'm coping. If you think I learned my lesson, I did not learn my lesson. We're still going in for that. We're getting this prude. I want this C6 prude. Come on, just give it to me. Just give it. There we go. There we go. Skip the rest of this. Easy money, easy. Never punished, never punished. There we go. And you can have I already have C3 Mizuki? Oh my gosh.
Later.
Okay, so my Discord server has been kind of slowly convincing me that C6 Nicole is kind of crazy. You can tell this is a little bit later because I now have an artifact set, at least somewhat, and I've been doing some DPS testing. Anyway, so C6 Nicole has a 40% defense ignore for just everybody, which is nuts. I did some damage testing and our Yoimiya is at about 265, 270k-ish DPS right now, which means with this, we could probably hit 300k, and that's a pretty huge milestone. I have some pulls left over. We'll go as far as we can for this. I was actually saving these for Lohan, but whatever. If we get to C4, I will strongly consider going C6. All right, so let's just see how far we get. We aren't guaranteed, so like it's obviously we'll get to C3 pretty easily, but C4 I'm not as confident about, right? If we get a lot of refunded pulls and get a little bit lucky, then maybe. I don't really want to spend more money. I do think C6 would be an amazing investment for Yoimiya. I think that they'll be carrying us for the rest of forever, essentially. But is it really worth me spending that much? I don't really know. We'll try it. We'll give it a shot. That's all I'll say. Maybe my bad decisions of pulling for that extra prune were actually just an investment towards my future, towards getting a C6 Nicole. And if I think about it that way, past Sauron was really looking out for me, I'm gonna be honest though, we won 3 coin flips in a row, right? I don't really think we're winning a 4th one today, but it's not impossible. If we just get incredibly lucky here. That felt early. Is that early? That felt a little early. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's guaranteed, so nothing too impressive there. Now the question is, can we get to C4? We have enough pulls to hit Soft Pity, so, I mean, it's not impossible. But like, man, pulling another 2 copies after this is so expensive. Unless we just keep winning coin flips, I guess. In that case, it could actually be fairly cheap, relatively speaking, of course. Why am I doing this, man? It's like almost 4 a.m. This is not the time. By the way, always get a good night's rest before you start making financial decisions, okay, chat? I'm not following my own advice. You do not make good decisions when you are sleepy, all right? I would say that I'm sleepy, but I actually woke up fairly recently. I took a nap while maintenance was up, and then I woke up at a very strange hour, so I can't really say that I'm sleepy. I'm gonna be honest. Listen, man, I'll do anything for my girl Yoimiya. I'll do anything. This is a better investment than getting her new best in slot weapon, which is actually Daybreak Chronicles. It is better than her Thundering Pulse, which I do have at R5. So like, part of me, okay, well, you see, this is just a sign from Hoyo that investing in Yoimiya is the way forward. Normal attack goddess. I actually feel comfortable investing in Nicole too because she's a pyro shield, which is something that we've just never really had a good one for. Sorry, Toma, you've just never been good enough. So like, no matter what, she'll always be a good member for Yoimiya. No matter what, this is a good investment for me as a Yoimiya main who wants to play Yoimiya forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I never want to not play my girl. I don't know why I keep justifying this to myself. Again, I'm not, this all stops. This all stops if I don't get this C4, okay? I gotta think about my retirement. I gotta think about my 401k. I could be putting this money in a Roth IRA or something. Come on, bro. But all right, I think this next 10 pull is the fated 10 pull, chat. Let's see. This could make or break my next year of Genshin. Like, I don't know when we're gonna get a best in slot that's better than Nicole for Yoimiya. So, let's find out together. Will we win this coin flip? Wow, I'm nervous. Wow, I haven't been nervous while polling in a long time. I'm actually nervous. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, why is it taking so long? I feel like we're late. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess we've made a decision today. All right, guess I gotta recharge real quick. Why am I doing this? Man, what am I doing with my life? Oh gosh. Oh dear. Oh me. Oh my. Well, I guess this is where we're at now. I don't know if this is enough, honestly, but I'm just gonna hope that it's enough. I'm gonna trust that this is enough. I believe in Nicole. She's been pretty nice to me so far. I mean, we've won, what, 4 of our 5 coin flips? That's pretty freaking solid, I won't even lie. What am I doing right now? Why am I doing this? Oh my gosh, man. It's all for Yoimiya. It's all for Yoimiya. I'll do anything for Yoimiya. Bro, ever since I wasn't able to beat the Gecko in Stygian Onslaught, it has haunted me. It has haunted me. But I could have done it if we just had Nicole back then. If I just had Nicole, we could have defeated it. I will never, ever let a boss in Genshin stop me ever again. There are 2 times I have failed in my life with Yoimiya. 2 times where I was like, I'm just not good enough. It's just not good enough. The freaking Gecko in Dire Stygian Onslaught, and that stupid Trails of Behemoth crab. The stupid Emperor or Fire and Iron or whatever it's called. That stupid thing will haunt me for the rest of my days. There was nothing to, it was just a Nouvelette check. To this day, I'm mad about it. I'm still mad. I'm steaming. Call me a schemed crab. Now, is 40% shred really going to change everything? Is this going to be the difference maker? I don't know. Probably not, but it'll be a solid upgrade, that's for sure. It'll definitely be a nice quality of life bonus for Yoimiya. Nicole will just be a great character for so many freaking characters. So, like, even if I don't necessarily always use her with Yoimiya, I don't know why I'm justifying this so hard to myself. This is what we call copium. It'd be really funny at this point if my luck starts to turn and we start losing. Lanyan! If we start losing our coin flips here, that's how you know Hoyo has been listening to me this entire time. And we're like, oh, we... boys, we got him. Dawe, please? Dawe, I've already spent a lot of money on you recently. I also got my E6 Silver Wolf. You have to be kind to me. I don't know if people know this. I don't have any other C6 characters. I mean, limited 5-star characters. The only... Actually, I don't really have many standard C6s either. I think the only one I have is Diluc? Oh, and Mona. I have Diluc and Mona. But I don't think I have any other C6... Maybe Chi-Chi now? Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Nicole, please. Please continue to be kind to me today. I know I'm asking you a lot. I know I'm asking you a lot. But I would really appreciate it if you came home. Ah! Well, we can confirm what constellation Chi-Chi I was on. Oh, I shouldn't have said her name. I summoned her. I shouldn't have said her name. Wait, no, I was C6. Oh. Gosh, dang it, man. I knew it. I knew as soon as I decided to go for C6, everything would go downhill. I knew that this would happen. Why did I let this happen to myself? Why did I set myself up for failure like this? Please remember to like, subscribe, hype, comment down below. Click every single advertisement on the video. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. Nicole really does feel like a custom character, though. If I could design one character to support Yoimiya, Nicole is pretty close to what I would have designed. A Bennett who's a shield, but she's also a Hexerei character? I mean, you know, this is the feeling that in Yu-Gi-Oh, this is like getting legacy support for your favorite little scrunkly archetype. Dude, they recently did this with Sulfur. Anyway, this is not a Yu-Gi-Oh conversation. I'm not getting into that. Please, Nicole, please be kind. I know. I'm greedy right now. I've already gotten a lot from you. But could you please find it in your heart to just give me one more chance at grace? One more small act of kindness? I just need to win one more coin flip. I'm okay with you not coming early, but can you please, 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 can we just win one more coin flip? Can you, for your 6th constellation, please just come home on the 50-50? I promise I'll love you dearly. I'll even do exploration with you. We can go find all the Sealy courts. We'll find all of your little friends. We can have a little powwow, a little banquet. I'll learn how to brew some very nice tea. Are you a fan of matcha? We can have some matcha lattes. How about that? Does anybody actually like matcha? I swear, I'm pretty convinced that half the people who say they like matcha either have never actually had real matcha and just like matcha lattes, or are just gaslighting themselves. But I guess a lot of people say this about things like coffee and beer, right? And I like coffee and beer, so you know what? I'll give it to the matcha fans. Maybe they're real. All right, that's Constellation 5. That one's guaranteed. Okay, here comes the last one. Constellation 6, baby. We have enough to get to Soft Pity one more time. If all goes well, if we just win one 50-50, and if things don't go well, I guess we have some cash back. And I'm just gonna have to pray that that's enough. Every 4-star we see fills my heart with a little bit more joy, because that's a little bit more money back. I believe. You know what? It's been a while since I put my faith in someone, but I believe in Nicole. Nicole's been truly kind to me so far. Gamers, it can be scary to be vulnerable. It can be scary to put your faith in another person, to trust in another person. But if you can't take that step forward, if you can never let your guard down around others, then you'll never truly connect with other people, okay? Sometimes you gotta be vulnerable. Sometimes you gotta say, you know what? I'm gonna open my walls. I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let you see me for who I am. The real me. Nicole, I'll let you into my heart. I'll let you see me for what I am, which is a Yoimiya simp. I understand. Maybe this feels disgenuine, okay? Maybe it feels like I'm just pulling you because I want my girl Yoimiya to be happier. And that's true. And you know what? I hope that you can respect that I'm being honest with you. I do respect you. You're very attractive. You're very cool. I very much appreciate your kit. But at the end of the day, it is for Yoimiya. I hope you can understand. All right, Nicole. Please come home. I'm truly begging you here. I know I'm asking a lot. But please, I'm begging you. I'm on my hands and knees here. I don't want to eat ice soup for the next week, bro. For the next 6 months. Please. Come home. I'm so nervous. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you so much. The deed is done. Oh my god. Alright, let's run a damage test real quick. I don't know how much I don't know if I really need to be doing every single thing, but let's go here and let's see how this goes. Oh my god! Yeah, that 300k is not a dream anymore. There we go. That's the 300k. Oh my Jesus! Wait, hold on. How high can we push this? Wow! I think this is my new highest DPS team. Holy crap! Oh my god! She's crazy! Wait, can we hit 400k? I feel like 400k is oh, I screwed up my inputs. I don't think we're hitting it here, but maybe with like a full artifact set and everything. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. That's nuts. That's crazy. I already recorded an outro, so you're probably gonna hear me switch back to a much less dumbfounded Sauron, but wow, I am in awe. I am shocked. Stay easy, everybody. Stay easy. All right, gang. Well, that's gonna do it for another one today. Hope you've been entertained. That went pretty well. I really can't complain. You're probably gonna be seeing a lot of Nicole. I feel like she's gonna be a mainstay on the Yoimiya team going forward, so I hope you like her, because I do. Anyway, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you when I see ya. I'm gonna switch back to my girl. Be sure to give Yoimiya a kiss on the cheek. Bye, 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 bye. May all Nicole enjoyers be Nicole havers. Good luck, everyone.